right. Shalom. Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites coming out here day in and day out, prophesy the downfall of America with spiritual Sodom and Edom, modern day Babylon, claim the uprising of Israel, which consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans of the hopeful elect. Foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakadash, Rakatay Yahweh, Rakatay Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle, elder bishops, and great millstone. My salutation to the prophet, elect. So we elect most high will. GMS, Virgin Islands, Shalom. Shalom, blessings to all those that tune in, comment board, brothers and few sisters. It's edifying. This may be the last Passover. Say that because we're at the end times. The prophecies have been rolling, and the Most High is leading up the times for the elect's sake, like it's written in the scriptures. And this is every Passover is special, solemn assembly. We take it very seriously, as the rest of the high holy days, as it should be. And we have disconnected from this world by the spirit of Yahweh Yahushai, to proclaim liberty amongst the saints. And that's not liberty like the worldly liberty, that's liberty within the spirit of the ministry, which still has certain, it says we're a prisoner of Yahushai, so it still has its righteous imprisonment, so to speak. Basically a hub where we're protected, so to speak, from the world, from the spirits of the world. And we hopefully we endure to the end. With worship. Let's get that what we just read earlier about Yahushai. So, I'm going to get exactly where it was. This is Luke chapter 22, verse 7. Then came the day of unleavened bread, when the Passover must be killed. How we do Passover, and apostles got videos of it, even for beginning brothers, but there's no leavening supposed to be in the house. And that represents leavening within, amongst men too. No leavening within your camps, no leavening within the ministry. Go ahead. Verse 8. And he sent Peter and John, saying, "Go and prepare the Passover." Yep, and that's what that lets you know Yahweh Shai kept the Passover. So we're preparing to keep the Passover, man. We're in the mind state of the Passover. Go ahead. That we may eat. That we may eat. Go ahead. And they said unto him, "Where wilt thou that we prepare?" Yeah, where we gonna keep the Passover? Go ahead. Verse 10, and he said unto them, "Behold, when ye are entered into the city, there shall a man meet you, bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he entered in." Yep. Go ahead. And brothers have houses all across the world, and keeping the Passover all across the world. So any brother, within the camp region, they go to that Passover where it's kept. Go ahead. Verse 11, and ye shall say unto the good man of the house, the master saith unto thee, there is the guest chamber, or where is the guest chamber, where I shall eat the Passover with my disciples. There make ready. Verse 13, and they went and found as he had said unto them, and they made ready the Passover. And we'll get into that a little bit. Most High will, but you know, the new Passover, this time is a chariot passing over, and hope we get elected out of this place, exempt from the judgment, to be called and beamed up into them chariots. So those chariots are the chambers. The chariot, the fathership is the chamber, you know? So when we go up into them chambers, Most High will, it's definitely done, you know? But, you know, according to the Old Testament, when Moses set the blood on the doorpost, those men that had the door on the blood post was exempt, that they would not have the plagues come upon them. So these missiles are a plague and a pestilence to this place coming upon this place. We want to be exempt from that and be called up from that into the chariot. So they're going to be passing over pretty soon. Go ahead. This verse 14, and when the hour was come, he sat down, and the 12 apostles with him. Verse 15, and he said unto them, with desire, I have desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. Yeah. And we kind of like it like manner because we're about to suffer. So we can keep this Passover with the brethren, you know, of the hopeful elect. We desire to do so because that's a high holy day for us, and it's a special day, you know, the brethren. Go ahead. Verse 16, for I say unto you, I will not any more eat thereof until it be fulfilled in the kingdom of the Most High. Yeah? That's what we wait for, the kingdom of the Most High. Go ahead. Verse 17, and he took the cup and gave thanks and said, take this and divide it among yourselves. Right? Verse 18, for I say unto you, I will not drink of the fruit of the vine until the kingdom of the Most High shall come. That's special that that's a special relationship that he had with his elect men. That's a special bond that he has with the whole elect. You know, he loves Israel as a whole, but you know, a special bond within the circle of the supper of which we eat the bread of. Even like today, it's special. It's a special day. Go ahead. Verse 19. So going back, this is verse 19. And he took the bread and gave thanks and brake it and gave unto them, saying, this is my body, which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. Yeah. He said, and it also talks about the bread of life, which is Yahweh. He said wine. No. Shalom, Azayala, Shalom. Thumb to you, brothers. Few sisters, Shalom. Go ahead. So, verse 20. Likewise, also the cup after supper. No, wait. Let me go back to that. This is my body, which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. Yep. Verse 20. Likewise, also the cup after supper, saying, this cup is the New Testament in my blood, which gets shared for you.
Yeah, and guess what? He's about to take that cup that he said, "If Father, if it be your will, let this cup be taken from me." So we got to pass that cup before we get into the new kingdom. I mean, the New Testament. So we ain't in the New Testament yet. We got to pass that cup and get on them chariots, Most High will. Go ahead.
Verse 21. But behold, the hand of him that betrayeth me is with me on the table.
Yep, we already know that's Judas. You know, and that's an example of the leavened bread on the unleavened day. You know, little leaven the whole lump. So we set those examples. Apostle elders make videos about the leaven of those type of men like Judas. But Judas was replaced with Matthias. So Most High will make his ministry complete anyway, no matter what.
And, you know, that's even like how you see the apostles. They had certain times where Jake got kicked out of Passover, man, because they was betraying among the kids, man. That's even still going on to the day.
That's why apostles say that. They kind of get, you know, nervous in a spiritual way that, you know, before each Passover, even after.
Because the apostle of the heart say you got a wicked brother in your camp. He ain't getting pointed out, or he ain't getting sifted out. The whole camp is gonna be bad, man. Yeah. The whole camp is gonna be penalized.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
so yeah, you can't do this to you know, you can't do this with Israelite that's not seasoned, man. It's a serious situation that we going
into. And you gotta take it as such, man. Shit, you gotta call off on that day. You can't miss Passover, man. You gotta hold it with the brother, with you know, with the main camp if possible, you know.
And we always in that spirit. This might be the last Passover, man. So damn sure ain't gonna miss no Passover, man.
Yep.
That's how it's got to be every year, man.
Even back then, 10 years ago, we was in that same spirit.
Yep.
So, you know, this is, and it, you know, they say, well, you keep saying that. Well, this may be the, because things have changed 10 years since then.
Yeah.
You know, the World War III, we had World War III, right? And what do they call it? MOTB is surfacing more than ever now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 22, and truly the Son of Man goeth, as it was determined, but woe unto that man by whom he is betrayed.
Yeah. Because he's supposed to be betrayed. Like we supposed to, even us going into Jacob's trouble, but woe to them that touch us. Woe to them. Yeah. Because you'll have some men talk shit like, y'all supposed to suffer anyway, right? Well, yeah, but woe to them that make us do this, you know, that put their hands towards the stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna get a special judge doing prophets wrong, man.
What it say? All the hairs are numbered. The hairs of the prophets are the hairs are numbered.
Yeah, so the Lord made you do something wicked to one of the brothers or one of the prophets. Hey, man, he wanted a special judge. You know? But at the end of the day, a destroying wind coming, Jake. Verse 22, verse 23, and they begin to inquire among themselves which of them it was that should do this thing. So that's how that's how the brothers are. We always examining ourselves and examining brothers, man. Because we know not every brother who say they're a brother is a brother, man.
Yeah.
You know? And you got to be careful of accusing somebody that actually is a brother too.
Yeah.
So you definitely got to, you know, make sure you're around brothers and know brothers and get well with brothers.
And
you know,
you got to be confident of a good heart, man.
Yep.
You put it, any man that has slacked in his work and ain't put forth, he gonna convict in his soul. Is it me? Like,
yep.
Lord said, if you do well, you should receive well.
Yep. And
so it ain't gonna be you if you do the ministry and do what the Most High tells you.
Yeah, and it's scary, man, because Judas wasn't just lazy, man. He was with him doing the work. So it's scary, man. You wanna have some real fear of the Lord, man. Make sure the Lord don't look at you like that, man. It's like the Squad always say, you never know how the Lord look at you. You think you're doing pretty good and shit. The Lord got a quarrel with you, man.
Well, Paul, I mean, Peter denied him 3 times, so that's scary too. That was scary.
Yeah, man.
So you gotta be, man, you gotta just pray. Also, Rakah always say pray and give diligence and hope for the best, man.
Yep.
Give it your best shot. Yep. Go ahead.
You gotta be a true prisoner of hope, man.
Yep.
Prison ain't nobody like being in prison, man. Verse 24. And there was also a strife among them, which of them should be accounted the greatest.
Well, does it lead into if this cup shall pass, go to that one.
All right.
It's some beautiful things that's gonna be happening too soon, man. Some beautiful angelic things. So, even though this is an evil times and the world has gone into sorrow, we glad. It says be glad in your afflictions, right? Be glad that you understand your afflictions, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding that's been given to us, the spirit that's been given to us. That Jake be bugging out. He be bugging out on little shit too, man. Like, damn. I can't grow my hair, man. I don't want to be a part of it. That's some little shit, man. You can grow your hair all, you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to wear it long, but that's a little thing, man. Like Jake got little hang-ups, man. What about imprisonments? What about stripes and beatings and all that? That's how I can turn this thing up. He is gonna turn it up. You might be in prison. Hey, you go to prison and behind 4 walls, man. Certain people get what they call it, claustrophobic or whatever.
Yep.
You under. It's shit happening on the outside. You behind concrete. You have to listen to guards and prison bailers and all that.
Yeah.
You still gotta work your way out of that by making phone calls and contact and going to court and all that.
Yeah.
That's a dungeon. That's in prison, man. But those are like kind of imprisonments on the earth too, man. You just gotta pray, and that the Most High, it's like I said, pray that you enter not temptation, man. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 26, verse 36. And this comes down. Then cometh Yahushua with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and said unto the disciples, sit ye here while I go and pray yonder.
Yeah, even Yahushua prayed, man. Who do you pray to? The Father. He prayed to himself.
Verse 37, and he took with him Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy.
And it says he was acquainted with grief. He had heaven trying to kill him and shit. He had people coming against him and calling him a devil because he was doing the miracles and all that. Wanted him to do miracles and all that stuff, man. Pressed him because he was son of God, because that was one title that Herod had, that he was a king of the Jews. If I'm not mistaken, a title. So that's why they mocked him. When he was on the cross, they said, this is the king of the Jews. Go ahead.
Verse 38, then saith he unto them, my soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me.
Watch with me. We are the watchmen. Staying awake. They been sleeping with one eye open, man.
Even though we know this something we gotta face. Yahushua knew they was gonna take him in, but he ain't run, man. He stayed.
He prepared. He strength, Father.
Yeah. He told his brothers, man, comfort me, man.
Yep.
It's about to go down, man. Verse 39.
So what did it say? The whole world shall hate the world shall hate you for my name's sake. Why do I know this? It hated you because it hated me first. So imagine every man's hand against you. You know, like I said, when we preach, we got gang bangers against us, atheists against us. We got God's people against us, party goers and shit. Like that, presidents, mayors and shit, cities, the whole world against us. Go ahead.
Verse 39, and he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, "Oh, my Father, if it be possible,
Oh, my Father, if it be possible, go ahead.
let this cup pass from me.
Yep, let this cup, that cup of what we discussed, we know that cup in other instances of scriptures talking about slavery, affliction, heavy affliction. You know, go ahead.
Nevertheless, not as I will,
Not as I will, go ahead.
but as thou wilt."
But that's how you know he was a different entity, man. He said, not as I will, pass it up. But he's talking about, let your will be done, Father. This is your program. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 40, and he cometh unto the disciples and findeth them asleep.
Find them asleep, go ahead.
And saith unto Peter, "What? Could ye not watch with me 1 hour?"
1 hour, you know? And that's, you know, we entered into the hour of temptation too, yeah? And it says like, and that's what people want to do. They want to sleep in this place, man.
Yep. Jake don't want to wait with your house child on the final stretch, man. He said, "You got one. You ain't been up this whole time." He said, "Some brothers came in the 11th hour, man. At the end, you can't watch with me for 1 hour. You can't stick around right when we in the, you know, you can't keep, you know, because you know Jake get tired, but."
Yeah. But remember the opposite happened. Remember when they was on the ship and Yahweh Shai was asleep. You know what I'm saying?
That chaos.
Yep.
That chaos. Yep.
Then they said, hey, you know, when they boat started rocking, whatever.
Yep.
So now you want to come to Yahweh Shai and you know what I'm saying, when you're in trouble.
Yeah. But now it says it's on me.
Yeah.
Y'all sleep and shit.
Yeah. Oh, he can handle it. Well, he'll be all right. He's the son of God. I'm not saying putting it, you know, the words in their mouth, but you know, that's how some chicks think about it. Oh, y'all got it, man. Y'all the prophets, man. I ain't nobody, you know.
Well, these scriptures too deep, man. Yeah. This ain't for no simple-minded men.
Go ahead.
This is verse 41. Watch and pray.
Watch and pray. That ye go ahead.
That ye enter not into temptation.
That you enter not in temptation, man. Because it's out there, man. Even the temptation that's coming, the try the world, like it says at the MOTB. You want to be awake. Jake want to play sleeping like, I don't know about that, you know. Like that's going to be an excuse to the Lord. I didn't know, Lord. Yeah, well, you knew because the prophets were out there. Mm-hmm. Telling you. You knew better, man. Yeah, the prophets being telling you before, so you don't have no excuse to when it comes, man.
And you know, we understand that there's new believers and they still waking up. And, the Lord, he's a just power, man. He knows that, you know, you ain't, just because you don't partake of the Passover, you don't mean the Lord ain't dealing with you. Yeah. You're just not seasoned, man.
Yeah. Look at all, it's like, yeah. Look at all the men that he got out of, even women that he got out of certain situations to when they prayed and they were sincere to him. You know? Even Hagar, he blessed when she was crying with tears in her eyes and all that. So if he bless them, he'll definitely bless his men, his people. And that's why all Israel is going to be saved regardless. Because that's how much Most High love Israel. But he's dealing with the elect right now. What's wrong with that? Dealing with certain men that understand that he gives the understanding to do his work. Go ahead. The spirit indeed is willing. The spirit is willing. Just like us with the spirit is willing, with the flesh is weak. The men had gone out of the way to be subject to the flesh. That's why they didn't have no stamina to be survive and endure. I'm saying that humbly. But just follow the Spirit. It says as many are led by the Spirit, they are the sons of God. Mm-hmm. We going by the Spirit. We ain't making no move. Like that's how we have longevity. That's why even with the apostles and the elder bishops, that's why they have longevity. Because they follow in the Spirit of Yahweh. Not the flesh of men or even the spirit of man, or even the ideas and concept of men. They fall from the heavens, man. That's why Yahweh said that you are the earth. You are from below, I'm beneath, I'm from above. You are earthly, I'm from the heavens. That's the difference, man. Following carnal ways, you're going to get caught up in carnal things and trapped by carnal things. Go ahead.
But the flesh is weak.
The flesh is weak, man. You know? And that's why we saying all this. America gonna be destroyed because, we know they coming down on us. Us, what do you call it? Talking to us through subliminal means and different things. Gotta get the truth speakers out of the office. Those that cause trouble to American laws, the new American. So when they make it to new American laws, that's when they really gonna come down on us because they're gonna make it to where we're avert to it, we're opposed to it. So they're gonna be like, well, no, this new America, because with the old America is freedom of speech, freedom to gather what you may, assemble. They getting rid of that, man. That Constitution stuff. I think Trump said that recently about something about the Constitution, man. Like they can't throw the Constitution out. It should already be out. They ain't been going by the Constitution. Right now, you could kind of say, I got a right to gather. We ain't just pretty soon with the new laws, they're gonna be like, nah, no, nobody else supposed to be out here. Bible, it causes controversy. It causes where people it's not understandable to people. People are frightened by the Bible, so we're gonna ban the Bible. But you can listen to AI all damn day and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, did it say? Because it's another passion. It say when he wept, it was like drops of blood, man. Like the Spirit came on to pray. Because it's a different, it's the same thing, talking about the same thing, but a different, I think a different book. But saying that, if this cup could pass me, oh Father, but in any case, in all cases, let your will be done. Let it be according to thine and not mine. You got it? Go ahead.
Let's start. This is Luke chapter 22, verse 43. And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven.
Well, go before that.
Yeah, we'll go back a little bit. So, Luke chapter 22, verse 37. And it reads, for I say unto you that this that is written must be accomplished in me.
Yep, it is written. It must be accomplished in him. Yahweh Shai. He's the spirit of prophecy, and all things are fulfilled through him by Yahweh.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And he was reckoned among the transgressors.
Reckoned among the transgressors.
For the things concerning me haven't end.
Things concerning him haven't end, man.
Verse 38. And they said, Lord, behold, there are two swords. And he said unto them, it is enough. Verse 39.
Because he actually said before that too, sell your garment and buy a sword.
Verse 39, and he came out and went as he was walking to the Mount of Olives, and his disciples also followed him.
Yeah.
Verse 40, and when he was at the place, he said unto them, pray that ye enter not into temptation.
And we understand what we just read earlier.
Verse 41, and he was with John, about a stone's cast, and kneeled down and prayed. Verse 42 said, if thou art willing, move this cup from me.
Move this cup.
Not my will.
Go ahead.
But thine be done.
But thine be done. You know, go ahead.
Verse 43.
And it said what it said in the scripture. It pleased the Most High to prove it. Because he knew that was the Most High. It was a fulfillment. Mm-hmm. It was basically the end of the beginning of the end for these devils. You know, because that's that sacrificial lamb that we all needed to get us back to Yahweh. So it's over for these devils. When that was happening, when that happened, the reconciliation. You know, what did it say? It says all. I think it says. We needed a blood sacrifice. We used to do it with the animals, but Yahweh Shai stepped up as the lamb. Man, it was over for these devils. Beginning of the end, man. And now we at the very end. Go ahead.
Verse 43, there appeared an angel unto him from heaven, strengthening him.
Yes, the angel strengthened Yahushua. So I let you know he wouldn't have needed strength if he was inside. You know, he was in the body of course. But he's a different entity than his father, man. You know, his father did that for him. You know, strengthened his son. Because this is how much he was in the spirit. Go ahead.
Verse 44, and being in agony, prayed more earnestly.
Being in agony, prayed more earnestly. Sometimes you gotta pray more earnestly. Because I have things to against you so that he can bring that out of you. You know? That's the kind of power we serve, man. Like if you feel you ain't ready for this time, the Most High is trying to work for this time. He'll bring that out of you, like, hey man, then you be like, man, I'm ready now. The spirit will talk to me. I'm ready now. Hell with these devils, man. You know? Go ahead.
And his sweat was as it were great drops of blood.
Great drops of blood and sweat, man. Go ahead.
Falling to the ground.
Falling to the ground, man. And that's the same way it kind of was when they crowned him with the crown, you know, crown of thorns, man. He was dripping heavy blood, man. Go ahead.
And when he rose from prayer and was come to his disciples, he found them sleeping for sorrow.
That's what people want to do. They want to sleep in this sorrowful ass world, man. In this wicked ass demonic world, they want to sleep, man. Rest as much as they can. You know, partying late, then they want to rest. But why don't you come out on the highways and byways, man? I need to get some rest, man. And, you know, that they were just partying and shit, man. You know? Or they want to, you know, play around a little bit more in this place. Like, man, since the end of the world, I want to fulfill the booklet. I want to do things I ain't never done before. We're going to do greater things in heaven, man. Much, much greater things in heaven. This ain't what fun is, man, in this place, man. They think fun is having a threesome or having a party with a lot of women there and shit, man. That's gonna be nothing in the kingdom, man. Shit, we're gonna have a bit of that here. We're gonna have a bit of taste of that here, man. 7 women to 1 man. Go ahead.
Verse 46, and said unto them, why sleep ye?
Yeah, why sleep ye? Go ahead.
Rise and pray.
Rise and pray. Why you sleep? Rise and pray, man. Because you'll never know when the temptation is going to come. Go ahead.
Lest ye enter into temptation.
You enter temptation. Like people are going to sleep into this MOT will come and then they just going to wake up and into temptation. They're going to be like, oh man, I don't know what to do. I guess I'm going to take it, man. This stuff you need to, like we said, like it says in the scripture, rehearse the righteous acts. This stuff need to be rehearsed. You know, like we said, we give an example of any sport, any real sports like basketball, football. They don't just get on the field. You don't just see them winning games for nothing. They didn't rehearse all practice every day, whatever, every other day. You know, sit late night, 3 o'clock in the morning, shoot practice three throws and you know, playing one-on-one with somebody or 21 a game. Make sure they always on the court everywhere they go. So when they play in the big leagues in the game, the pros, they be ready when they on the court in front of a million people. Then they be like, that shit come like natural shit. People get scared when they get into on the big course. You can play by yourself, you know. Damn, I'm good. But when you have a competitor and a game of 21, you don't make nothing and shit because you haven't exercised yourself against the opposition. No, go ahead.
This is Judges chapter 5, verse 9. And it reads, my heart is toward the governors of Israel.
Yep. Go ahead.
That offer themselves willingly among the people.
Yep. Offer themselves willingly among the people. Go ahead.
Bless ye the Lord. Verse 10, speak, ye that ride on white asses, ye that sit in judgment and walk by the way. Verse 11, they that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water.
Yeah, it's right here in America. Hey, this place is getting ready to be destroyed by the archers, man. This is a place of drawing waters right here, man. Go ahead.
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
We're rehearsing the righteous acts. It even says about when you drink cistern, drinking from your own, you know. Well, we rehearsing the righteous acts, man. Now we're gonna go into about when Yahweh Shai said, "Are you able to take the cup that I'm able to take?" Go ahead. Are you able to drink from the cup that I drink from? I got you.
Even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of the villages in Israel, then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates.
Yeah, so we rehearsing righteous acts, man. You know, for a reason. You know, righteousness is immortality, man. Most High teaches us that. Righteousness is royalty, man. Righteousness, we rule, we take the kingdom, man. So that's very important that we, you know, this is one of the righteous acts. Keeping the Passover, loving the brethren, breaking bread among your brethren, drink the wine with your brother, moving in haste because you believe what was written in the past time and you believe that it really happened with Moses, the Exodus. You know, you believe that that was for our people. You believe in the prophets that's coming back today in their life. You believe that the incarnation of Elias. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 20, verse 20. Then came to him the mother of Zebedee's children with her sons, worshiping him, and desiring a certain thing of him. Verse 21, and he said with her, what wilt thou? He said unto him, grant that these my two sons may sit, one on thy right hand and the other on the left in thy kingdom. Verse 22, but Yahushua answered and said, ye know not what ye ask. Are you able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with?
Because that means, and and that goes along with the first fruits, man. You know, because Jake just wants the kingdom. He just want, well, we're gonna have the kingdom anyway. So, man, but you don't even know who you are, man. You better hope you're not an Edomite, man. So that you gotta go through the steps of receiving the reward, man. What it say? The labor is worthy of his reward. You don't put in no work, how you gonna get the reward? Go ahead. So there's a testing of a cup that you gotta drink from, just like Yahweh. No, a servant is not above his maker, his master. Go ahead.
They say unto him, we are able.
And they say we are able. Just like they were saying, like they thought it was some words back then when they said, let the blood be upon us and our children, like it wasn't going to be accounted for.
And the prophets, a lot of them did have horrible death after Yahweh Shai, man. They had to taste some of that cup, man.
But they saw a lot of things that they weren't able to see back then. Things too. So as a balance to that, most high, he's showing us these scriptures, man. We see spiritually with these scriptures, man. We don't have to see physical stuff happening yet. We believe it already. So we are, it's confirmation of the spirit, especially when you believe for your soul's salvation, man. Go ahead.
Verse 23, and he said unto them, you shall drink indeed of my cup.
Yeah, you shall drink indeed of my cup. And that's a beautiful cup to drink from. Because when it says Esau's going to drink from another cup, man. He's going to drink from the cup of 1,000 years of slavery. You don't want to drink from that cup, man. He said he's going to drink the dregs of that cup. But this is the cup within the body of Yahweh Shai. You want to be joined with him wherever he has to suffer or go through. You want to be joined with him because he's the Son of God, the very Son of God. Man.
That's the only suffering that ain't gonna be in vain, man. Everybody else is suffering in vain.
Nothing, because Esau, after he suffered, he's gonna get burned up.
Yep.
He ain't gonna receive no reward for that.
Yep. Nothing. That's why the Lord said, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Yep.
Because we gonna get a righteous kingdom out of that suffering, man.
Go ahead.
And be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with.
Yeah, they got a saying called "put your money where your mouth is."
Right.
Like when you open up your mouth and say, "Yeah, I'm able to do it, Lord," then you're gonna have to be held accountable.
Be about it, man.
It's just like you talking to your woman and be like, "Yeah, do you promise to be my wife and serve me and cook for me and clean?" Yeah, I do. That's the main words of marriage, even though they be going off with this carnal marriage. I do, Lord. I agree, Lord. Go ahead.
But to sit on my right hand and on my left is not mine to give.
Not mine to give.
That's how you know he ain't the father. Come on, man. It's plain, man. You got these Squidward come up here talking about some. Yeah. Come on, Squid. Yeah. Shit plain, man.
Yeah. You can do better than that.
Yeah, you wasn't even worth reading this to. It's like, all right, man, bye.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It is not mine to give,
yep,
but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared of my Father. Yep. That's plain, man.
Prepared of my Father.
That's plain, man. He said, he got John, he said, I manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. That's plain, man.
He said, thine of mine and mine of thine. Those that you have given me. Yeah, purchase. He purchase the elect through his blood. You know, some men, a lot of men's blood are not accounted for as nothing. You can die in the alley and it don't mean shit. Yep. You know, but what they say, they overcame by the blood of the Lamb. You know, so that's important, man.
And right after you pay that vow, Jake, get ready.
And that kind of
get ready, man.
It kind of represent that blood on the doorpost represented the blood, even though it was done by the, you know, in the old way, it was kind of the foreshadowing of Yahweh Shai's blood being covered by Yahweh Shai's blood.
Yep.
Because that animal sacrifice became a human sacrifice that was Yahweh Shai.
Yep. You know, us sacrificing our life for this truth and this ministry is putting that blood on our doorstep, man. It's putting that blood on us. You know, it's not no physical house no more, man. It's on us, man.
Yeah. What it say? The why?
Yep.
You know,
exempt from judgment.
Ezekiel 9:4.
Yep.
So when the chariot pass over, and they gonna be zapping. If you ain't got the why, they gonna be zapping your ass, man.
Yeah, they gonna be doing all, man.
You know, the chariot's gonna blow your ass out.
Some of the stuff you see over here on the earth that's gonna be moving around devouring the Jake. You gonna hold the chariot, zap your ass, and you die instantly, man.
Yeah, because it says like sword is better than famine.
Yep. This verse 24, and when the 10 heard it, they removed it with indignation against the two brethren.
Yeah. What did it say?
That's pretty much the point,
It also says
because they was like, man, we want to taste that cup too.
Yeah. Get that cup of trembling. Is that what that saying?
Let me go. Yeah.
Drink that cup of trembling, man. It says even the devils tremble at the Most High. Why ain't you trembling? It says work out your salvation with fear and trembling, man. No? Go ahead.
Yeah. That's not this cup of trembling. People all around about, man. Yeah. Okay, all right. This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 22. Say, well, actually, let me go to 21. It's Isaiah chapter 51, verse 21, and it reads, Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Verse 22, thus saith the Lord, thus saith thy Lord the Lord, and thy power that leadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling. That's not it either.
It says something like you have been given the cup of trembling or something like that. All right. If we don't find it. But if you don't find that one,
it's fine. He just said he took it out of there. Somewhere in there he gave it to him. Somewhere in there. I'm just seeing those two, but
we can also get that one that says, when you come serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation.
Yeah, yes, Rock 1. Yeah. Okay, I'll go get that one. I'll come back. I'll come back and find that one.
It says something, I will give you a heart of trembling. You have received a heart of trembling or something. Therefore, something like that. Paraphrasing. Well, I'll put you in the midst. Something like I'll put you in the midst of your enemies. That you will have a heart of trembling or something like that. I'll put you.
I'll find it in a second. I go to Sirach 2 and I'll go find it in a second. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 1, and it reads, My son, If thou come to serve the Lord,
yeah, when you come to serve the Lord, it ain't no sitting down at the pew and getting comfortable and kicking off your house shoes, catching the you know. Go ahead.
prepare thy soul for temptation.
You gotta prepare your soul for temptation, man. And there's a lot of temptation, but one of the main temptations is immortality. That takes preparation, man. You know, that's why the Most High is preparing us. Remember that even before the Passover, it's a solemn assembly. You gotta prepare yourself for this. Present yourself before the Lord. What it say that we, you know, paraphrasing like think on these things because you want to be accepted in the appearance of his glorious appearance of Yahweh Shai, man. You want to be, seen acceptable. Because what it say in the beginning, he looked down upon the earth and he looked upon men and he seen there was greatly wicked, or it's another word they use for it. So Most High said he's gonna destroy the earth. Like man has become exceedingly wicked, man. Every thought of it is pretty much to do evil. So he definitely looks upon man in his ways, in his goings. You know? That's why you gotta examine your own heart, man. We about righteousness, man. And the righteousness, not of our own righteousness, the righteousness of the Most High. If he say America gonna be destroyed because it's wickedness, we're gonna be like, oh Lord. And what you say, let your will be done. We live in this place, you know. When one rapper say, I got kids in this thing, man. We got families and kids, man. But we believe that we'll see brethren again, that we lost children and so forth, man. Our own children again. And they ain't gonna have to grow up in this evil ass world. They're gonna grow up in a righteous world. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm looking for the other one. Still not finding it. But
Well, I think it's in Lamentations too. Right. I've given you a trembling of heart. Get that one in meanwhile where it says even devils tremble. Even devils tremble. Because if the devils tremble, man. They even was scared of Yahweh Shai. They say Yahweh Shai, we know, they know Yahweh Shai don't play, man. He ain't gonna play when he comes back. Like the Lord don't play anyway. Overall, he don't play. He said he kill it to make alive. He wanted to, he do all those things. He don't play. He don't play about his name. Worshiping other gods. You know?
This is James chapter 2, verse 19. And thou believest that there is one true power.
Yeah, you believe it's one true power. Go ahead.
Thou doest well.
You do as well, because it is just one true power, man. It ain't no other gods. All the gods of these nations are idols. It's only one true power, that's Yahweh, and his son is the express image of him, which is Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
The devils also believe.
The devils also believe. They believe it's one power. They know. Go ahead.
And tremble.
And they tremble, man. Go ahead.
Verse 20, but wilt thou know, obey man.
Thou know, obey man. Go ahead.
That faith without works is dead.
The faith without works is dead. So, another form of faith is keeping the Passover. Another form of is to, you know, ministry and take
and just like the one we were talking earlier this morning, how wisdom will walk through your crooked ways. You know, so even though you got specific believers that maybe not, you know, got it all the way together, wisdom will still walk with you for a time, man. But you're gonna have to eventually get on the level. You're gonna have to eventually get to a point where you're gonna have to separate yourself from these people, man.
Yeah. Because where's wisdom? It says she quiet without, she utter her voice in the streets. So wisdom is in your own mind, you can't conjure up wisdom. What did it say? Wear out the doorsteps of the men with wisdom, paraphrasing.
And you know, we mean like, you know, the ideologies of this world, man, trying to fit into this place.
But that's lucky. And that's how you encourage to do so. Because it's harder than you think, man. You can't be a man like on your own and be like, I'm gonna make it. And then you and every kind of spirit is coming to you. You ain't gonna be able to, you know. You got even Yahweh Shai had to pray for strength, man.
Yep. Because it's gonna be tough, man. Because friendship with the world is enmity with the Most High.
Yep.
So how you gonna really get rich then? You can't get rich with a whole bunch of people. You can't be successful here unless you have it with everybody. So it's tough being a prophet, man. It's tough being in this truth, man. It's not an easy road. Jake, that we just get up and read scriptures every day. It's bigger than this. More harder. It's more serious than that, man.
Yeah.
This stuff ain't easy, man.
Yeah, man. You might be at work, you know, like, oh, it's cool. I just study the Bible. Then you go to work, and you don't have your car, so a friend picks you up from work, you know, and now he's your ride back and forth to work. He's talking you down, talking your spirit to become more worldly and shit. You don't have to play a fiddle, but he can still lose, you know. Hey, the devil, it says the devil transformed himself as an angel of light. People are always looking for the evil and shit, like that's the devil. Nah, the devil is nice, man. He'll shake your hand and all that. You know? The devil gets evil when the Most High tells him to get evil. You know what I'm saying? Send his evil angels, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I sit on that, but I
just put it in a heart of trembling.
yeah, I did. It's saying it's not,
Or
it's not nowhere.
cup of trembling. You put that in?
Yeah.
Just put in trembling.
It's saying stuff that they talking about. Like literally it's saying that he gave it to Israel. We talk about somewhere.
But yeah, going back to Sirach, chapter 2. We'll go back here while Shawan looking for this. Sirach chapter 2, it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. So a lot of they don't understand that, you know, when this time comes, they're gonna make haste, man, because they didn't take the Passover as a serious deal. Because you know when you do the Passover, you make haste. You eat with haste. You eat with haste, man. Like we almost out of time, man. And when that time comes, the Lord for us eating in the time where he ain't here yet, we eating as if he was coming tomorrow. When that time come, our spirit gonna be all right, man. Yeah. And we're gonna be able to constantly endure it. But Jake, he gonna be the opposite, man. Since he didn't want to make haste during the Passover, he gonna make a hasty decision then and take the time to trouble, man. And it's gonna get his ass killed, man. You know?
Yeah, because some men make excuses, man. Like, and then you got a whole year to get the Passover shit. You know, take off on the Passover, whatever you gotta do. You know, get your leaven out the house. You know,
you want to move with a sense of urgency.
Yep.
You know, Jake, when he got to get some business done in the world, Jake be on it, man. You gotta be more
and I'm talking about spiritual too. Get your leaven out the house. Like I think apostles mentioned this. It's it's certain brothers it's toxic. You just keep around and shit. You didn't release that leaven out back out, man. You know, you got a whole demonic spirit. You like, yeah, nah, bro. You tolerate that. I mean, and even these young cats, man, other men try to take it over. You know, strong arm the cat, young cats and shit. You gotta be serious and what's another word? You know,
circumspect.
Yeah, you know, it's another word for it, man. I steer with your ministry, man. Especially, you know, new brothers, they gonna think y'all, you know, everything is just play, man. You know, you gotta let them know, like, it's counsel, man. You know? That's what Jake has grown up to do in America. They want to volley. That's all they want to do is have fun in this place. It's like they become like fucking women, man. That's all they want to do. Girls just want to have fun. That's why Jake, man, anytime he got to work on his car or something, or he got to pay, I don't know, do that. You know, he don't even want to pay to get it done. You can a lot of that little shit. You could fix your car yourself. Like Apostle, the elder bishop say, take up a skill if life is troubling you like that. Shit, become a car repairman, man.
Learn how to hustle.
Yeah, learn how to hustle, man. Jake
get a hustle. Man.
Jake don't want to do shit, man.
You know, you get a hustle, man, so you can, you know, set time, make time to be able to, you know, serve the Lord, man. Because sometimes it is hard to, you know, keep a good job, or maybe your job gets slow out of nowhere. Maybe they just out of nowhere cut everybody, man. That's what they've been doing. They've been laying everybody off and shit in certain places. You gotta have some type of backup. That's why we were talking earlier in Ecclesiastes 11. It said, invest your gift in many places, man. Many, you gotta have many different routes, man. Because one of them might not grow.
Yeah,
you know, you gotta have skills in this thing. You gotta know how to do something, man.
Yeah, we'll go to that too, where it says, the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end.
Yep, increased at that last end. And that goes with spiritually too, man. Like the Most High can give you gifts and different things, and spiritual paths and spiritual gifts in this last time, even in Jacob's trouble. You know? Well, sometimes you can get blessed. You'll have a woman that'll open her house for you and she becomes submissive to you. You know? Out of nowhere. But you got to pray for that too. Like, Lord, is this, you know, make sure you. But if when you're doing right, you gotta have confidence that you deserve some things too, man. Like the Father said that. Like if you ask me bread, bread, I ain't gonna give you a stone. Ask me fish, I'm not gonna give you a serpent. So be worthy of your rewards. Like, man, I deserve this, man. I put in work, man. Like, You know, but it's, you know, humbly, of course. You can't be beaten. You can't beat yourself up, man. I ain't, you know, I don't deserve shit, man. Well, that must mean you ain't done shit, man. Go ahead.
This is Luke, chapter 9, verse 57. And it came to pass that as they went in a way, a certain man said unto him, Lord, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest.
And we said, follow the Lamb wherever so that he went. Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 58. And Yahushua said unto him, foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests,
Yep.
but the Son of Man have not where to lay his head.
Yep. Yeah. What did it say after that? Yeah. So, you know, Jake complaining over little something, man. Yeah, even the very Son of God have nowhere to lay his head. So, what are you complaining about, man? You know? And then it follows up with, somebody had to bury their father, somebody had to attend to something else, his wife or something like that. Like, man, like, you know, this is Passover is Yahweh Shai. That's a great day. Even when Yahweh Shai was here, man. So much he said, this is the last supper. You know, and got portrayed that supper setting. So this may be the last time we sup with each other before this thing go down.
This great suffering, man. It's called Jacob's trouble for a reason, man. This is our trouble. But it's Esau's trouble too.
Yeah,
because the Lord coming for his ass.
Yeah, it's gonna be upon all the world. Jacob's trouble is everybody's trouble, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when the Negroes, that's why they concerned with the Negroes. All the Negroes are going wild. We gotta get this plate because that means it's, you know, it's trouble for everybody, man.
Yep. But you know, we don't really mention a lot of them because it's just like in a movie. You got a bunch of bystanders at the end of the world running around, but they got the main character, and then a certain person that's usually against the main character, antagonist, man. Everybody else just silent folks in the movie, man.
Yeah.
We the main event.
Yeah. You wanna see, there's no movie, you wanna see a villain and you wanna see the hero.
Yeah. Like I said, Proverbs 16, verse 4, the wicked were made for the day of evil. You know, that's what they for, man. So you know Esau is gonna definitely have his hand in Jacob's trouble doing some shit, man.
Yeah. And you know, I'm glad you brought that up because during our high holy days, especially Passover, you know, Esau is doing some wicked
shit
because they know when our Passovers are.
Yeah, because he said, with the evil one, he said the good against evil against good. It's balanced. Yeah. You know, Esau and them doing on the first, right? They supposedly sending these men back to the moon. They talking about sending these Edomites to the moon, man. Yeah. That's what they doing on the first, man. And they know that's
it might be a bomb on that.
They,
you know?
Yeah, they know they doing something. It's some type of ritual they doing on the night of the Passover, man.
Yep. Yep.
And what do you know? It's just got to do with the moon and shit.
Yep.
It's got to do with Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep. Because they know it's close to that day of Yahweh Shai returning. They know. They the ones that, hey, the Most High, they got to first, so to speak, look at things up in the firmaments. They know. So they seen the chariots up there.
Like Quan said, they might not even have no humans in. They do an AI video, make it look like it's humans in this missile. They gonna try to probably blow up the damn moon. Yeah. And then when that blow, they're gonna be like, oh, these tragic, these people die. They ain't wouldn't need nobody in there. They was trying to blow the moon up because they know they take away the ordinances. Yeah. You know?
Most High do something like make the moon disappear and reappear.
Yeah.
Oh, we destroyed it.
Yeah.
And then next day they see the moon is still
You remember they said that one where that missile was going and that chariot beamed it twice and that motherfucker just fell apart, man. And half of it got disappeared.
It's a lie. They even said when they show the moon, it's all dusty and all that and all dirt. The moon is a light. It's illuminated, man.
Yep.
And And it has its own light, dumbass, because in the scriptures it say it has its own glory.
Yeah, it's a lesser light.
It's a lesser light, and it has its own glory.
So it was bright enough, and that was, in the ancient times, it was bright enough to light up the whole land, man.
Yeah, I said,
you would see everything still.
Yep.
You'd be able to see everything. You wouldn't need no street lights, man.
Yeah, it say the greater light for the day, and the lesser light, so it is a light.
Yeah, it's like when you got a room, you turn your night light on, you can see everything in the room and shit. That's how the moon looked out here, man.
That's why, see, and so I try to be, like you said, the Most High. This is called the City of Light, America. He try to take that true light away by lighting this place up with his light.
And that's why, like, during the new moon, you don't see the moon at all. There's supposed to be lights out. You're supposed to be resting on that day.
Yeah. And that's crazy because, and then it grows until it becomes a full, like a woman's stomach. Like when she's just barely showing, she got a baby in her stomach. It's a birth. It's a new birth into play. When they celebrate a woman's pregnancy, they don't celebrate when it's full. They celebrate when she's barely showing, like when the baby is, because they know it's a baby coming. Go ahead.
Verse 59, and he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father.
We got any scriptures in there? Brothers are pulling. Okay. And one said, let me go bury my father. Go ahead.
Yahweh said unto him, let the dead bury their dead.
Man, that sounds cool, right? Let the dead bury. What do you mean? How can a dead man bury another dead man? People that are dead to the knowledge, to the spirit of Yahweh Yahushai does not let them bury them.
Go down and preach the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, but go preach the kingdom of the Most High, man. And within that preaching, what did it say? Preach the kingdom is at hand. That's what Yahushai and the disciples was teaching. The kingdom is at hand. Why you think they were moving with haste? Said they were moving with haste. And some people did have that end. It wasn't the end of the Esau's world yet, because but it says there's no praise in the grave. What if your end was there? It was the Most High didn't return you back into your judgment comes back into the earth. That was the end. Like Jake be like thinking, what about your end? Because you can't praise him no more after you die in the grave. So praise him while you can. Because then you be like, let me have one more day to praise you. Too late for all that.
Verse 61, and another also said, Lord, I will follow thee. But let me first go.
But rebuttal. But let me first go. Go ahead.
But let me first go and bid them farewell.
Like people be saying, man, I'm gonna get with y'all, man, but I just gotta take care of I got, student loans, and I'm in college right now, man.
I gotta take care of some or whatever. That's usually how it goes, man.
New kid, I get married or something.
I do work. Take me man. I got family matters, whatever. When it comes to these men, man, when you come to being a man of the Lord, you gotta put all that stuff back behind you, man. You gotta put all that stuff behind you.
That's what that becoming a new man is. All that old stuff. Go ahead.
So, well, let me first
old baggage.
Yeah.
Old bag of collard greens. Shit. Go ahead.
Which are at home at my house.
Yeah, which are at home at my house.
Verse 62, and Yahweh said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Yep. And that goes along with the practice of our customs within the ministry, like going to the Passover, going and keeping the high holy day. How you gonna keep the high holy days and the Passover and all that, but you don't want to do the rest of the stuff that the disciples and the apostles and disciples do? The elder bishop, go ahead. This is our first. We're not gonna be out here long. We thinking on the Passover, and we got things to get for the Passover. About an hour, 15. So, yeah. We can just after this get some articles and close out. We have some, but you know the gist of the Passover. It's a solemn assembly. It's been taken serious, and if you knew, there's some Passover videos that the apostles make for new brothers. If you're doing it alone, and then like they said, do it with the brethren. But if you want to do it with your wife, you could have another Passover with your wife. So, this may be the last Passover, man. This may before Jacob's trouble, we might have if Most High keep whatever happens, man. We might have small portions of things pertaining to a Passover, even during Jacob's trouble. You never know, But this a lot of times, man. Like they gonna try to separate us. They're gonna try to come down on us. Enemy coming in like a flood. But what it say? Be not shaken by these. Be not soon shaken by these things. These things must be. But long as you prepared yourself and you sincere with the Most High, Yahweh, Yahushua, your brethren, the righteousness that's be established on the earth, you don't got nothing to worry about, man. You don't got to. I said like you don't got a damn thing to worry about. Fuck these damn devils, man. Fuck these damn ass devils, man. We righteous men, and all that pity pat punk shit that they be doing, and you was crossing the street and shit, and man, they gonna get it for that shit, man. Every one of them faggot ass devils, man. We the righteous judges. Most High is gonna show that through us. We got flaws, but our power. That's why I said Yahushua is the finish of our faith. You got to answer to the Most High, man. Yahweh, Yahushua, you damn devils, you elites, you other nations. We'll see. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 26. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come.
Yep.
And you know what this is talking about? This is why he said, I'm going to jump here real quick. This is why I said in Isaiah 30, verse 20 in the Old Testament, this is how you know this is talking about Yahushua. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not my teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Yep.
That's what you're doing when you're taking the Passover, man. You're taking that bread of adversity, man. You know you're finna go through adversity. The waters of affliction. That's what his body went through, man. And we're going in that same manner.
Yep.
That's why we drinking the Passover, because we know we the ones that face it the most, man. Because we on the front lines, man.
Yep.
We got to go through that together. Whether brother get hauled off the prison, your brother is still with you, man.
Yep.
We still with you.
Yep.
And you got to believe that. Because you never know, brother, just spiritual powers, Lord send him, break through the damn prison, get your ass out of there, man. You can't lose your faith at all, man, that time.
Yeah.
You can't waver at all, man.
And you gotta pray, like Yahushua said, an example. Pray that the Lord strengthen you. He'll send the angel to you.
Yep.
And like you said, sometimes the angels are sent in the fleshly form.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's an angel, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 27. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily,
man. So you can still drink of the cup. You can still, taste of the worthiness of it, but still be unworthy.
Yep. That's what they do in them churches, man.
Yep.
They condemn you. You go in there, some around time to Passover, they get that little nasty ass little saltine cracker these niggas done had down there in the basement the whole year. And that weak ass wine they got, that grape juice. And there ain't no real wine, man.
Yeah.
They have you drink that. They ain't doing that unworthily, man. He gonna get you for that.
And spiritually, too. Mixing other doctrines. Mixing the worldly shit with the truth.
Yeah, the Lord will get you for that, man.
So a lot of these camps are doing, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord.
Man, the body and the blood of the Lord.
A lot of people are guilty, man.
So what does that mean? You ain't gonna get reamed out of here because the blood is to cover you, so you won't have to, go back to with Moses in the days of Moses. Go ahead.
That's it on that. Yeah, we'll get a couple articles. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some articles close out, man. You know, it's a beautiful day today, man. Why these people out here sleep, and they resting upon but when that shit hit, they ain't gonna be ready. And then they ask Lord, even mighty men gonna be calling out for Jesus, that faggot ass demon, and they ain't gonna get no help because there ain't no Jesus. There ain't no Jesus, man.
Here they go again with that. Talking about a new COVID strain. They always say that shit.
What they say, simple believers every word. As soon as they say, oh man, it's a COVID again, we gotta wear it. You know, we gotta. They've been lying to you. It's been a lie. Even though they put strands out there, there are diseases out there. So the hell what? It's always been diseases since the Bible times. What the hell?
About four. Says Vance, you know, it's one of these Edomites out here, man. One of these high fishing, ranking officials. I think he's Republican. Claims Iran could send nuclear suicide bombers in the supermarkets. Trump to put signature on dollar bills, orders TSA pay during shutdown, right? So really the main part is talking about them, you know, getting home without delay, man. Don't be out here just wandering around and shit, man. Because there are sleeper cells in America, man. These Iranians are bad what America's doing, man. This ain't our war, Jake.
Remember the 1600 Afghanistan so-called hit.
Yup. Yeah, you gotta get your ass in and out, man. Don't fuck around when you're coming out here getting the food for the Passover and whatnot. Get that shit, get home, man. We're finna turn up on this place.
You're gonna have to, pretty soon, you're gonna have to move with haste. Anything you do,
Yup.
Get in, get out.
Yep.
You mess with a female, get in and get out. I'll be lingering and spending quality time over quality time. Go ahead.
That's what I might do a lesson on. What is called denaturalization of U.S. citizens begins. When you look up that word, denaturalization, look it up real quick. That means the loss of citizenship against the will of the person concerned. You know, denaturalization is often applied to ethnic minorities and political dissidents. See, that's gonna trickle all the way down to the prophets, man, to the men of the Lord, man, because we dissidents to this nation, man. We coming against the ideologies of America. So really, they talk about us. You know, It says denaturalization can be a penalty for actions considered criminal by the state, often only for errors in the naturalization process, such as fraud. A lot of Jake gonna be getting set up, man. You know, that's why I said, you know, have the whole armor of the Most High so you can withstand the wiles of the devil. These demons gonna try to say all types of shit. We know all types of shit. They say all types of shit, man. You can't accept that shit, man.
They got AI out there, simulation, the real simulation that you physically see stuff, you know, synthetic masks, synthetic bodysuits that make you it look just like the person. Man. Go ahead.
And you know how they mad because they opened that straight up and they like not going to America. Well, it says be ready for catastrophe. Russia's direct warning to U.S. as Iran's Bashir nuclear plant hit again. So they's like, oh well, you ain't gonna give us the oil. We're gonna just try to, you know, we're gonna try to blow y'all nuclear plants up, man. Mm-hmm. And that bear man is gonna get involved, man.
Yeah, and they said the grid is in the threat mode. I mean, you know, they threaten to knock out the grid too, man.
Yep. Then it says the last one. It says we did not vote for that war. Many protesters share same sentiments that no kings really in you know, over here in Oklahoma, man, they it's even reaching these small suburb towns, man. Like yesterday, like I said, I was over there doing that, you know, doing my little small business. It was these skateboarders, and they was all skating, but on the side of the on the side of the ramp, they had a big old thing drawn up, no kings on there, man. Hey, man, hey, the majority of Babylon the Great against don't even agree with these wicked ass rulers, man. They don't agree with this shit, man. Yeah, sedition among men. You see that at the lowest level? You got some little skateboarder punk kids that drew this shit on the wall. Hey man, you know it's something seriously wrong because they don't pay no mind to you know, this is some young men. And, you know, ain't nobody don't pay no mind to stuff.
And they know young men can become dangerous. They can.
Yep.
He was a young little kid.
Yep.
Type of kid.
Yep.
He grew up at the Memorial. Yeah. Downtown Memorial.
Yeah, that's why, like, you know, you don't want to just underestimate nobody, Jay.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, 128. All right. But that's all I got though.
I want could you expound on that or read it again or an actual article where it says what they're doing on April 1st?
Yep. I remember seeing that.
Close out.
I remember seeing that. Officially targeting Wednesday, April 1st for the launch of the Artemis 2 mission with liftoff scheduled for 6:24 p.m. What do you know? As we mentioned above, NASA has a 2-hour window for the launch. It could lift off anytime between 6:24 p.m. and 8:24. But you know what they're doing. It's a ritual, man.
I think I wanted to one more where it says the last something. Does it actually say the last something? He said something like we actually just kind of read it, you know. He says take this body to somebody, but I thought he said something exactly. Yeah, the marriages with many people, the marriage where supping, Yahweh is supping with his Yahushai. And we're about to have sit down with Yahushai only 1,000 years. But there's going to be judgment that we want to be exempt from. Say also, and you know, even during the time when Yahushai, after the Passover, like when he was betrayed, there, you know, soon went through his main affliction of being put on the cross. So it says, let every man bear his own cross. So we hope we endure to the end, as well as the brothers out there. And it might not be, but it might be the last supper. That's how we prepare ourselves as, you know, if every Passover is the last Passover. But, you know, that, we'll get out of here, man. Hopefully it was edifying and have a sharp sock to you, all you brothers, sincere brothers, starting with the Apostle, Elder Bishops on down. And if you're doing it alone, you know, do to your best ability. Like we said, it's videos on that. But, you know, it's a very special day, man. So, high holy days, you know, and you know, if you look at the videos, you know what it is. Eat with haste, solemn assembly, you know, so we hope this is the last Passover. Anyway, with that, always, forevermore, we'll give all praise. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Hashem, bishops, great no so much citation for us to work. Elect, soon to be elect, most high good to the hope of the election, blessing, men, women, and children. For those that tune in on the common board, blessings to y'all too. Oh, okay, yeah, we were just over there. Yeah, because the wind was blowing out. Yeah. Just making sure like that. Nah. You didn't go wrong.